Welcome back. Today we are listening to Nightwish. You guys know I love Floor, I love her voice, I love her technique, but we're switching things up. I am going to hear Tarja for the first time today, who I believe was the original female vocalist of the group. There might be a little compare and contrast, but I'm really going to try and focus on her voice. Also, if you like these videos, or perhaps you want to help me pick future reactions, or you want exclusive content, or you just want to support the channel, I would be so grateful if you would check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/thevocalist, and I will link it down below. Now then, here we go.
Which calls to me and speaks my name, and do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is here inside my mind.
We're gonna listen to that again. Obviously I was expecting some sort of classical sound based off of like Nightwish's music as a whole, also this particular song, but she has a slightly, how do I describe? It's got like just a slightly warmer timbre in this classical realm compared to Floor's, which I find very alluring, especially in this song. But at the end there, she did some really cool, like, I don't know, she just really got into it with the text. I'll point that out.
Which calls to me and speaks my name, and do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is
right there. I love this music here. I don't know why I forgot, but you guys told me like I would hear him again if I listened to this. I just love that grit to his sound. Obviously this is a little bit lower in his range than I heard previously, so it's really cool to hear. Like, it's so much easier to do so many different textures and colors with your voice when you're in a really comfortable range, as opposed to like when you're at the extreme ends of your range, because you've got so much happening in your larynx and in your muscles that it's just a lot easier when it feels a little bit more contained and it's in your normal speaking range. So I'm gonna listen to this just a little bit more. grungy. Ugh, I love this.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
My feet, they'll hear your spirit and my voice. They won't combine. The sound of all the horizon will sign
Okay, the duet itself, I mean, obviously I got to hear a little bit more of that sort of like scream, that like mix of his, but because I've talked about this before too, but it seems to be like really apparent in some of the recent videos I've done. Voice pairing, it's so incredible, like what your duet partner or what any sort of collaboration can do to your own voice. And so right here, I would say like it's a bit of a warmer, maybe like a darker sound between the two of them. And of course, when he sings with Floor, I feel like it's very much that like bright kind of scream. I love them both. It's just really cool to like compare and contrast like what little nuances get pulled out of a singer when they're paired with someone different. I also really, I'm going to go back just a smidge to hear her again on this because I like, despite how like warm and like rich her voice is, it doesn't ever sound muffled. It still has a lot of beautiful like ping and brightness to it. So obviously she doesn't need to worry so much about carrying when she's got the microphone in front of her, but that's a great attribute when you are singing in a hall and you don't have mics. Let me go back a smidge.
they'll hear your spirit and my voice. They won't combine. The sound of all the horizon will sign when all your fantasies you always knew laugh and mystery.
The other thing I'm going to point out, cheekbones. I love, you can see that little smile. She's got her cheekbones raised, wider palette, and she still has that full, rich, dark, luscious sound. I think a lot of times people are scared because they think, oh, I'm just going to put all of my sound forward and I'm going to lose all of the depth of my voice. No, 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 no. It all helps. It all works together and it just creates more space in your palette. And then for some singers, it's easier to create that open pharyngeal space as well when you have that like higher embouchure.
When all your fantasies you always knew laugh and mystery. We both believe when in this hovering, when night is light, the scent of all the horizon will sign your
Oh, she's like going for it. Hold on, let me go back. You can even see in her mouth, like, whoo, it is like all tall and there's like no spread. She is going like for that full on classical sound. Oh my gosh.
Kiitos!
I adore her stage presence. Oh my gosh. Usually when you think of Phantom of the Opera, at least for me, Christine has always been, you know, this young, sweet, somewhat naive character. And I love that she was just like ruthless in this. Like, so much stage presence. It was so powerful and so captivating to watch. Almost as if like Carlotta, the diva in Phantom, like mixed with the kindness and likability of Christine. It's like all of the performing attributes you want to see, but also with someone who you like want to root for. This was so fun. Yeah, very cool. I mean, beautiful voice, obviously, but it was very cool to hear the difference between, you know, this performance and what I've heard from Floor. So anywho, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.